Yeah, see us play some Cuphead.
Yeah. We're great at it.
Andrew's not.
Well, I'm great at it.
Okay. As I said. What?
See, Deborah will cuddle me. His hair's so... Oh my gosh. What
I know,
conditioner
right?
Do you use? What the heck? I
Head
want
and
it.
Shoulders.
That's what I need to use. Yeah.
So Andrew's a little occupied, so hello.
Yeah. Hi.
Hello.
Rach is going to speak for him. He will whisper in her ear what he wants her to say, and she will say it out loud.
Why are you gonna say person?
What were you going to say?
I was gonna whisper in her ear and go, "Hey, little mama, let me whisper." But then she whispered it in my ear.
Ooh, a thing. Molotov's upgraded.
Heck
You
yeah.
need to use Head and Shoulders.
I do at home.
He does at home. I was very happy when I went to his house and got in the shower and there was Head and Shoulders. I was like, fuck yeah. Yeah, take a shower at your house.
I've taken a shower.
When you were asleep.
Right, everyone in
Not
this room
the
has
case.
showered at Andrew's house.
That is
true.
Have you showered at my house?
Yes.
Gabriel,
Oh, you were
yes.
asking Andrew.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
My house is
We're not related.
No.
I'm more like
I promised someone I'd look at.
I was gonna say, because I haven't really stayed over at your house, but you haven't really stayed over at my house.
I haven't spent
Maybe
the night
once.
at your house.
Have you not at all?
Wait, have I? Maybe once.
Maybe once or twice. But you've showered at
I don't
my
think
house a
so.
couple times. Because there's one time we were coming back from camping, we needed to shower.
So
Yeah, I don't know. It pisses me off every day. Because it's not Bonar. Because I checked Bonar.
What is
It
going on?
definitely is. It's getting crushed between the bed and the wall.
What
Well,
is
I checked him
going on?
earlier and it wasn't him. So there are like 2 or 3 things that click.
Oh, maybe. It's a little,
There's a skeleton.
skeleton.
His name is Bonar.
Oh,
They have it
yes, I
hanging
remember
in there.
him now.
But, yeah, I know we may have done that times, but at least one of the time we shared at my house was
The paint.
when we were doing one of our anniversary things. It was where we painted a pumpkin.
Man, that
And
fucking truck.
Painted a
One
pumpkin.
time I
Behind us
showered
since
at your
we
house
got in
because
this
we did a
thing.
bonfire and your mom didn't want
Sam,
me to
what do you
sit
got?
Oh,
on
yeah.
the couch.
She's super weird about that.
But my mom's was really weird about me staying at your house
Yeah.
all the time. And you used to sleep on our couch.
Every once in a while, when I feel like I'm checking
You need entertainment.
But,
In a distraction
Yeah,
from
'cause
this
there's one time we painted a
horrible
pumpkin.
world that we live
I
in.
think it was for 3 months.
So you remember more than I do.
Yeah, I know. Because I get more. And then we ended up with each other.
That solo roast, gotta throw it in there. Thank you.
But yeah, then
On my way.
we naturally ended up painting each other.
Yeah. It was my idea. You're welcome.
I mean, I feel like you would do that if you weren't together.
Definitely.
Mm.
Like, we would definitely do that.
But yeah, and that
And we would probably do that.
is the
I'm
reason
stripping right now.
Oh, yeah.
You did this.
That
in
shirt
the-
came
that
almost
this is-
all off.
That this is covered in paint.
And he's got sleeveless.
Mm.
do.
Because sleeves are for nerds.
Alright, that's all y'all get.
Yeah, y'all get nothing except for our description.
Yeah, the audio.
You just got the audiobook of our Andrew Darren fanfic. Ow.
Oh, can't wait until it's a thing. What?
Until what's a thing? An audiobook of our fanfiction?
That's not a fan fiction in general, but
Dude, I would love to hear an audiobook of our fanfiction. Can it be narrated by Aaron Hansen?
no.
Why? I'm not asking you.
What?
I'm half of that fanfiction.
No, it's the water machine. It always tastes like that. But yeah.
No, whenever I go to get water in this cup and Jake comes with me, he please notices what cup I have. He goes, "It's not good. Whatever happened to noise?" he would always sit hid on the edge of his desk. So when we walk in and out the door, we'd knock it off.
did it.
It broke.
We did it. Fuck you. I did that.
Come on.
But he likes to blame me for it.
Well, yeah, because it's your fault. What?
What?
Hmm?
Uh-huh.
Who?
Normally you don't say it's your fault about a good thing. But I feel like Darren also doesn't know what we're talking about.
Probably not. You're just sitting over there.
It's your fault. I love you.
So I made you come over here.
Yeah.
Where the fuck do I go?
It's cold.
Now we're just gonna talk louder. Talk louder.
You weren't even saying
Ah.
that much.
No, I don't.
He
Yeah.
doesn't.
I will sometimes, but I'm tired.
I'm tired. You still have an essay to write.
Tired?
So
That's a
finished.
symptom of
Oh,
coronavirus.
shut up.
It's also a symptom of depression.
Ah, get off of me.
Don't call me out like that. Been there, done that.
Oh yeah, we've talked about that a lot. Like, more so than you would probably think.
We had a
About
whole...
coronavirus?
No.
No, we've talked about that less than you would think.
I think this is the first one we've really talked about.
This door.
Yeah.
You sure it's safe?
Besides, I
Yeah.
think, making a couple jokes.
Yeah.
Where'd you get that?
But... Yeah. We had a whole Dark Souls episode where we just kind of got super deep all of a sudden.
Yeah. And it was, like,
Dark Souls.
literally half of the episode.
Dark Souls 3.
I didn't process what you said. I thought you said jar souls and I was
No.
like, jar what?
No, we call it Deep Souls.
It's like when we were watching Superstore today and he was like, do we sell pickle juice?
Do we still pictures?
Like, just the jars?
Mm-hmm.
Or, like, is it still
Well,
full of
'cause-
pickles?
Plug the Superstore. That show's bomb. But the start of the episode, like before they do the intro, the theme song, they have this ad playing and it's for their mascot, which is a cloud, because they're like
Here we
a
are.
The store is
store, and it's
Cloud9.
called Cloud9. And then it like slowly fades and basically gives a report about how they're like really cheery mascot who's dressed as a cloud, like
How long have you guys been
Murdered.
murdered
like
and
14
killed a bunch of
people.
people and ate them, and then just playing the audio and the video like out loud in their store.
And at one point, because they're trying to turn it off,
Yeah.
but then the one girl like turns it to all the TVs that they're selling. It's like up on the wall, like all the TVs.
Yeah.
And then the boss comes in, tries to fix it more, and then ends up playing the audio throughout the PA system.
Yeah.
And then it's talking about like, you know, he cut them up and stored like their genitals in a pickle jar or whatever.
So the guy's like, do we sell pickle jars?
And one of the girls like, yeah, that makes sense. And he's like, "That's what pickle jars?"
These sons of
And
bitches.
then
Ooh, that's
they
a lot of
sing
people.
Cry Ezekiel Cry.
Guarding that damn
Cry
bitch.
Ezekiel.
And then they start a rap
Here's,
version
like,
of.
I think I
Give me
counted
a beat.
9.
They start a rap version of Cry as you go cry.
That's a window.
It's a good show.
Once I'm gone, sneak right
Not as
past it.
good as Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
That's with most of them
it'll
being
work.
on.
It'll definitely
Brooklyn
work.
Nine-Nine's good.
Did I get it?
Sometimes I think I have a lazy eye.
I do. We've talked about
Ow.
this. I do.
Because well, sometimes I'll do it and then one of my eyes is going forward.
No, yeah, because I never really for the longest time. It's probably like
She doesn't seem
but
bothered by
whenever I
all
do
this.
that, I think I'm going for like cross-eyed, but I've noticed that.
Where were you heading?
That's what we did.
Fireflies are based in the west somewhere.
So I used to like this, and I think one
You've
of
been, wait, did you say you've been practicing?
Something funny?
the- No.
Andrew practices going cross-eyed.
Just like I practice with? No, whistling. Winking. I can't whistle.
Winking?
Winking.
Where
Yeah.
they are, you're just gonna drag him across that.
Just like
Sometimes you just gotta practice, you know? It's hard.
Hey, you did it.
Look at this
I just can't get them closed. I don't know what it is.
The closer I get,
At
the
the desk
more it
today, when I
hurts.
moved my hand.
Jesus. There's an abandoned interior.
That was so
just
dumb.
outside
That was so
the
funny.
city. Any
Oh,
survivors from
Andrew.
there, they're supposed to meet us there.
I meant to
tomorrow.
make my report about work.
You and your girl, you
Oh,
want to
yeah.
us.
So I had 2-hour shift.
I haven't seen you all day, so.
Yeah. Well, because I was going to text you, but then I was like, I'll wait until now.
Yeah.
2-hour shift. Half hour of that is pretty much nothing because we're not open yet.
Yeah.
So hour-and-a-half shift where we're open. I counted. Chick-fil-A got 13 customers.
Yep, seems about right.
And then, in general, the atrium...
Chick-fil-A sucks.
Yes, okay. So
In general, the atrium, I think, got
like glue.
25.
Glue.
Yeah.
Good.
I lost count with that one, but
Y'all ready?
under 30 for sure.
It's like it was early in the morning, but still.
Yeah.
Even for the morning, that is.
Yeah, especially toward the end of that, there's usually a lot more.
That's company.
Relax, old man.
I just hope you know the way.
But yeah, so now we're gonna do another sneaky mission, but this time with 3 unhelpful fucks.
Frick. Oh joy, Darren loves sneaky missions.
Well, because I mean, like, all the AIs are programmed the same way.
Oh yeah. What they're gonna?
Well, all the-
they're gonna reprogram AIs.
All the teammate AIs.
Yeah.
The enemy AIs are much smarter.
Yeah.
But so they just all get in your way and stand there. And you're
Really.
like, dude, fuck off. And they're like, no.
I'd love to see the programming for AIs though.
I said move. She said no.
They open doors for you.
Sometimes.
You know, 'cause that's the most helpful thing.
I mean, honestly.
All right.
Why
You ever just turn your light on?
Oh, see, they keep scaring me.
You ever just turn your light on in a zombie apocalypse and get scared by a wet sign?
No sign of those
That's the
doors.
worst thing.
A wet sign. It was like a sign-up sheet, and it's just damp now.
Oh,
Right.
I hate that.
Would you rather I have said moist?
I don't care.
God. Okay, everyone move up.
In this
Don't
day and
talk-
age, don't talk.
I was gonna say don't talk too much about wet paper in this one, but
I don't like paper in general.
especially
That's when I wash my
especially if your
hands.
hands are wet. Yes,
Or we
she
just
hates the
recently
feeling of
wet.
paper.
Yeah.
It's the weirdest thing ever.
Like, I get it, especially certain types of paper.
But like, oh,
It's like all the like she'll be
with
walking.
cardboard.
We'll meet up after class. She'll have gotten a paperback right at the end of class, like something that got passed back,
Yeah.
and she'll walk out, and if she doesn't want to put it in her backpack, she'll like hand it to me and be like, "Take
But
this."
you
as
should
we
see
walk
the way I
somewhere.
hold it.
Yeah.
I literally hold
She
it by
holds
the
it
very tip. It's
very
like
tip.
dangling by my fingernails.
Like by 2 fingers, and
Right.
she's like, "Take this, take this, take this."
I
away
feel like
from
you
me."
just need to get a small pair of tongs.
Yeah, I do.
She does. Just brings some tweezers with you, and when they pass by paper, just be like,
Well, that's why I wear long sleeves all the time. So my fingers rubbing.
"Yes, you're the weirdest person." ever." What?
You heard her.
What?
Because I have stripes. Racing stripes.
You were going with Madagascar. But
No.
I thought you were just going with stripes.
that's a good movie.
I don't know what that is.
I've never seen that one, actually.
She wouldn't have
Surprisingly.
seen that. I've seen.
Like, it legitimately shocks me that I haven't seen it.
Yeah. I've
Seen Racing
seen.
Stripes?
I mean, that one too, but just stripes.
I haven't seen Racing. But it's a really good movie. I've seen most of it. But I haven't watched it since I was a kid. And there's a couple scenes in there that when I was a kid, we were watching it together, like as a family, because my parents were showing it to me.
Mm-hmm.
I had to go under the blanket.
There was,
But they. Yeah, I know.
in...
Find something to hide behind.
I haven't. I just assumed from you having to go under the
I know.
plane. That's what it was at.
And I just haven't watched it since then.
Because he doesn't like nudie scenes.
No. Because I know what the movie is. I really like the ending seems really funny. Because they do a whole dance with the squadron and they come out. They dance to Razzle Dazzle.
Ow.
What were you gonna say though?
I don't remember.
Either one of you.
I was gonna say, when I saw Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2.
Hey, how you doing? Just trying to keep
It's a weird
warm.
thing to see.
How's it looking out there?
There's dirt on my contact lens?
Yeah, I can see it. How often do you change your contacts? Or clean them?
I was about to say,
I
change
mean, I
them or
cleaned them
clean
every
them?
night because I put them in the solution. Just clean them off.
Nasty. Continue, Dever.
Harry Potter and Deathly Hallows Part 2.
Yeah.
There was the Horcrux that showed, like, Harry and Hermione making out.
Yeah.
And I was in the theater with my dad on one side and Cindy on the other. I saw that and saw, like, Emma Watson's side boob.
Yeah.
And so I, like, covered my own eyes and then saw that my parents weren't doing that to me. So I was
Right.
just like,
Oh.
I'm old enough now.
Yeah. That's when you know.
Have you guys seen Gone Girl?
Yes.
No.
That's
Yeah,
a
that-
fucked up movie.
Yeah, I saw that in the theater with my dad by myself, like just the two of us, and it was his idea. He was like, "It's fine, because it's PG-13, I think."
What
Is
is
it?
it?
Or is
It's
it
still
I've never
fucked
seen it.
up.
It's
Have you heard of the book?
The book?
I've heard of the book and the movie, but I don't know what it's about.
Basically, this wife, like, accuses her husband of abuse
Mhm.
and runs away.
Okay.
And, like, it's very hard to defend against the wife because she makes it so believable.
Yeah.
There's a guy on that line.
And so, like, she runs away. At one point, goes over to, like, Neil Patrick Harris's house,
Yeah. Cabin in the Woods style.
slices his throat.
Mhm.
Yes. Fucking slices his throat, but also, like, he's rich, so he has, like, security cameras.
Oh yeah. Dude, you were zoomed in.
And
You had a red
it's
dot.
dark.
You had a red
Yeah, I did.
dot.
Oh yes.
Jesus.
So, like, she goes into the view of the security camera and makes it look like he's killing her,
What? the heck?
basically, after he's already dead. So, like, she's really good at making it look like she's abused and shit. But I thought it was kind of funny.
Trace this dude down.
In the very beginning, it opens up with her and her husband cuddling. Her husband's Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he has, like, an internal monologue. And he's like, look at that soft little face. Not a day goes by that I don't think about smashing it in. And, like, at one point, she goes in the bathroom and smashes her face with a hammer
Yeah.
to make it just look like she's getting
What the
abused and all
frick?
Yeah,
that.
she also. I think yeah, she like has sex with Neil Patrick
Oh, yeah.
Harris after she kills him, doesn't she?
Not after she
And
kills
not
him.
after.
I think she kills him while they're having sex.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say,
What
but
is it,
it's
the
very
American Horror Story?
graphic, like
Oh, it's
movie.
very fucked.
And my dad
Can
was
I
like,
get
I
up?
didn't know. I was like,
I didn't know.
I didn't know. Which I didn't even remember the plot of the movie because I was so scarred that I just suppressed it in my brain.
She wasn't ready.
That was also just a few years ago, so I'm a little surprised that I remembered it that much. But that's the fucked up shit.
Yeah.
Kind of sticks with you unless you repress it, like right
Oh,
here.
Yeah, she oppressed a lot of things.
Well, because I remember too, it was after Ben Affleck was announced as Batman. So I made a joke to my dad of like, oh, we're getting to see Ben Affleck like before he becomes Batman, and it was not what I was expecting.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Rob Pattinson as Batman.
I'm here for it.
I saw the like suit release
Mhm.
video. I watched it with Clinton.
We're good. Sam,
And I
let's
also
go.
don't think I'm gonna be able to take it seriously just because I can't see him as anything other than.
Well, I just think it's funny that he was vampire now he was Bat.
Yeah, that too.
Hurry, hurry.
Rachel Hoffman or something.
Ready?
Andrew Stafford is Batman.
See, but,
The big staff is Batman.
but Andrew hasn't seen Twilight, so he can watch Batman and
What?
not be figured
This is
out
bullshit.
exactly
Hey,
what they're
now!
What the fuck, Henry? We stick
I mean,
together.
it's better than Shark Boy being a werewolf.
saying.
Right.
Fuck yeah, bringing back Shark Boy.
Not Shark Boy Lava Girl, just
Shark Boy.
Not like the Shark Boy is just a guy in a shark suit.
So, Shark Boy.
Left
Just
shark.
Marvel Shark Boy.
Marvel Shark.
Marvel Left Shark.
Can we get Taylor Lautner as like some sort of Batman villain? Have
His
him go up
freaking
against
long
Robert
hair
Pattinson.
at the beginning of the Twilight movies.
Yeah, that was like Chris's long hair. Remember Chris's long hair?
Yeah.
It was like that long.
I wonder if is this the same Chris that you showed me a picture of this man?
That was Colin.
Colin. See, I
Same
don't know
thing.
that.
What is his roommate?
Coincidence?
What?
Okay, Ellie. I was gonna be a bit sneakier about that. That they both start with a C. I think you know exactly what that
Fun
means.
fact, apparently my finger is the same width as Bingo's.
Bro, that's
Original.
awesome. Good for you.
See?
What?
You're. This is the length of your nose.
The length of his nose? Or the width?
We're talking both length and width here.
Both matter.
Except she's putting her finger up to my
I know.
nose.
I was saying you need to do it to your nose, because see, my nose is longer than yours.
Spread out. They might come through here.
When did we start measuring here?
I don't know. She started this.
Oh, she started this. It's only your nose.
No, I just measured her nose.
Fuck!
You want to get a septum piercing?
No.
Do you think you can pull it off?
No.
Or just
2,
No.
3.
No.
You wouldn't love me if I did this.
I
If I
don't
had a
love you
septum
anyway.
piercing.
I'm just kidding.
The truth comes out.
Comes out. It's been out.
Now he's like, let me go get a septum piercing.
Yes, I can finally do it. No, thank you.
I have nothing to lose if I do it.
Should I get one on my right or left ear?
Your middle.
My middle ear?
Is that your nose?
I guess
Yeah.
so.
That's the point. So a septum piercing.
No. Right or left ear?
Both.
Get your entire ear covered.
I'd want to play with it with my right ear.
You're not getting an earring.
What should he get
No,
tattooed on?
giving earring, not giving one.
I said no.
You didn't.
Yes, I
Straight
did.
up said giving.
No.
What did you say?
Play back the eye.
I did that to him when we were doing Cuphead. Because he didn't believe me on something
Oh
that
yeah,
happened.
he
And
legit just stopped recording.
For some reason,
and
I was
played
like,
it
no,
back.
I am proving myself right here, because I knew I was right. For
And
some
neither of
reason-
us even really cared.
I didn't really, but for some reason I was like, no! And I stood up, stopped the recording, and played it back to show him.
He did, it's true.
And I was super aggressive for some reason.
He was very aggressive.
I was just,
He hurt me.
for some reason in
emotionally.
that moment I was like, you were wrong.
And I'm gonna prove it.
I'm gonna show you your mistakes. And then I held up a mirror.
And then what?
I was about to
I
say.
held up a mirror.
What are you saying?
I said I'm gonna show you your mistakes. And I held up a mirror.
No, you.
No, that's my
You say
parents'
you
mistakes.
Held up a mirror.
I have a
To
mirror.
him.
I know.
I held up a mirror.
That was a good dare break. It was just
It was just like very slurred and quick.
It wasn't words. It was just I held.
It was
held a
just like
mirror.
a string of
I held a
sounds.
mirror. I held the word.
Well, and you're
Mer.
Well, that's what it sounded like all 3
You
times.
weren't saying mirror or mirror. You
I
were
brought you a
saying
gift
mirror.
of myrrh. Murder. Judas, no.
Ellie, get the fuck out of my
Have
way!
you guys played the game that's like Ellie help me out or let me out or something like that? It's an iPhone game.
Yes.
You get like a good ending or a bad ending. It's really creepy.
Yeah, I played like one of it, or I started playing, but I couldn't figure it out.
She like crawls out of the thing. Yeah.
Fuck that.
Can you hand me my phone?
Nope.
Thank you.
I am in the middle of the sneaky mission. I really can't. Jeez.
Thank you.
Boop. You ever just boop someone with a bottle
Yeah.
that you threw?
In their skull.
You're like,
I mean, like, yeah.
smacks them and then you're like,
I used to still have it, but I deleted it.
I bet they still have it on there.
Probably.
See what we can scavenge.
Where's this guy with the
Yeah.
melee
Excuse me.
weapon?
Help me out, please.
Let it go to theirs.
Ah, boop. Ellie, where is this guy? Ellie, I'm freaking out.
Don't make myself laugh.
Oh.
Where the fuck is this guy? He came back here.
Why are you making yourself laugh?
Because I was.
Oh! I think Ellie killed him.
Because I was gonna see how long it would take you to notice, but I was like going like this, and I was like side-eyeing you.
And you couldn't
laughed
even
with
keep
me.
it going because you
No.
laughed at yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm the funniest person I know.
What about me?
Second to Deborah.
Okay. Mm.
No,
That's also assuming that you're funny.
no, I wasn't talking about me.
That's afraid.
It bothers me that your straw doesn't have one of those things that.
I thought it did, but it
I
doesn't.
thought you were gonna say something about it bothers me that you're strong. I was like,
That too.
huh.
What
No,
did I say yesterday?
I'm not strong. It bothers her that I'm stronger than her.
Well, I said yesterday, or maybe that was today. I can't because, you know, quarantine, so all my days mixed together. But,
I mean, yeah.
but we
It's
were
gonna be
talking
even worse
about
when we
how-
get home.
Did you try to smash that door open by slowly rolling the card into it?
Well, because it brought up this thing and then it went away.
Anyways.
But I said something about how any man would be able to.
Oh, yeah.
Where's the
Different
safe
dice.
place? Because that looks like those places going to war.
You're just going across the country.
But yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I've not with you specifically, but I've thought of that.
Well, just because, like, being a girl is scary because there are stories about women who live with their, obviously, husbands and they have
no.
3 kids,
Was
and
it
then
last night?
20 years later they wake up and
They're gonna kill us.
their husband's
choice do we
strangling
have?
them and then kill all 3 of their
No,
kids.
it's too high and you can't swim. I'll boost you up, you run
Because he was
past.
having
Yeah.
But also, like, yeah,
You keep me afloat.
they got me. They got me.
No time to argue.
Ellie!
Also, Ellie can't swim. Can't swim. What?
What?
because I don't have makeup on.
Oh. I was like, you're definitely not naked
I was
right
like,
now.
you're definitely not, and I thought like maybe she just meant
Henry,
because of her crop or
awake.
whatever, but her crop goes right up to her neck.
Alright. Hey, look, it's these guys that ditched
What'd
us.
I tell you, huh? He's good.
Oh, they did.
Everything's
I'm
fine.
Yeah.
trying to make you jealous.
You know, Sam's the one who spotted you.
You
You guys
would
are
cuddle.
taking quite a bit of water. What's wrong?
Well,
Get back!
when a girl went
That's
next
not
to you
loaded,
goes,
Joel.
you kind of.
He's not
No,
gonna
it
do
wasn't then. It was
You sure
before
about
then.
that? Stop!
Joel?
You left us to die.
Joel?
Joel, it's not loaded. I have no ammo.
Coming back for you. Put him at risk. Stay back.
I wish it would change the cutscene
If
if
it was
you
the other way
had
around, would you
ammo or
come
not.
And Ellie's just like, it's not loaded.
Say
Don't tell him that.
So he just takes out the brick.
This is loaded. So what did Caroline say?
She said, I miss you.
Oh.
It's fine. I'm okay.
I've literally texted you in the middle of the night saying I miss you and need my boy.
I've said that
For what
too.
it's worth, I'm really glad we spotted you.
Those exact words.
Have you?
Yeah.
When?
And then you just.
Oh, that was
ignored
to
me.
me though.
I mean,
not
years
to
ago
you.
Radio
when we
tower,
were
it's on the other side of this cliff.
No, I
Still
said
like
it last night.
The place is gonna be full of supplies. I'm gonna be really happy.
This is just my
Did it?
pose when Dare Bear holds my hand.
No, you
Hey, we got
didn't.
30 in the
I'm
area.
just
See
kidding.
what we come up with.
I said it last night.
See, now Dare Bear gets to experience my sweaty hands.
Yeah. Aren't they great?
Mhm.
I really like them.
Anyway, that seems like a good place to stop. Game wise, not so much commentary wise.
Oh, I thought you meant commentary wise.
No. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Have a happy whatever.
No.
Oh, I do have ammo. Look at that. I got 2 bullets. A rifle bullet and shotgun bullet.
My hands are kind of sweaty too.
Hey, maybe we can find something in that boat over there.
Dare Bear has regular hands.
Mine are just clammy.
See, my hands are
We both
Who,
have
you and
sweaty
me?
hands. No. We
Oh.
both have sweaty hands.
What happened to us?
What happened to us?
Eh.
I'm
One,
just kidding.
You cuddled with him.
had a night with you and I was like, this is enough.
This is all because you're
You had
dating
2
Andrew's
nights with
sister,
me.
Dare Bear.
2 nights?
We also slept together.
You guys slept together?
Yes.
Well, that's what I meant.
Oh, I thought you meant.
That's cute.
No.
Oh yeah, because you guys have kissed.
Once
I wish I was here for that.
it was forced.
It
Was
was
it though?
not forced.
It was forced.
The fuck was that?
It was a crab.
I don't know that would make
What
sense.
What did you think it was?
I couldn't see it very well. I just saw like not quite a square, just moving.
What the frick was that? A crab. Oh.
Smash.
Darren, smash.
I him Dare Bear hear me quack.
We should show her that real quick.
We should, but we gotta end this first.
Bye.
Hi.
Have a happy whatever, and remember that your
Happy.
future is unwritten, so make it a good one.
I'm waving out with my foot.
Yay!